Aries, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aries, in today's reading, I am definitely going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. Just wanted to also let you know, let you know that I do have a Facebook group. Its name is Tarot with Joanna. So if you're interested in seeing my group or joining my group, I'd be happy if you do. I'm also going to do a live reading on Wednesday with a friend of mine. She's also a psychic. So if you would like to see us, it's about what's blocking you. You're welcome if you would like to join. I also wanted to put it out there that I am doing personal readings now. So if you would like a personal reading from me, comment on the video or just email me. Okay, so let's get started. The holidays are coming in quick, you guys. I got people coming in from all over the place, so I'm really happy. I'm excited. So let's do this, okay? Didn't want to miss out on giving you guys the readings that you need. All right, so take what resonates with you, Aries, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries, 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 Aries. All right, here we go. Two cards for Aries for their highest good. One more card. Wow. All right. So you do have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Yes. You know, I know that there's a lot going on right now. The holidays are here. You got to do this. You got to do that, you know, but really take the time to just enjoy every moment, to live in the moment, you guys. Okay. Be happy. No matter if it's not a happy time, you know, try to enjoy it and remember these as just memories. Okay. You also have taking shelter. The answers are within. Really, they are. You know, if you go within and if you meditate, you know, you will find the answers that you're looking for. You might not get them right away, but it clicks. Trust me, it will. But you got to quiet your mind. You got to really, really take control of the negative thoughts that are here. Okay, so really go within so that you can find the answers that you are definitely searching for. All right, so Aries, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries spirit. Aries, Aries, Aries. All right. Aries is for their highest good spirit. This is for the current, the situation, the past or now, the what's hidden, the hopes and fears. Oh, okay. What you need to do now. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Take this one, because this one just fell out. What you need to work on and the outcome. All right. So it's a 10, and this one just wanted to come out, so I'm gonna take it. You know, I feel like at times that you're not really seeing things very clearly. They're asking you to take a step back. You do have the Hangman here, so really let go of everything that you've been keeping within you, especially the past. It's time to leave that past behind. I feel like you're ready for this change to come in. I feel like you need to release everything that you're holding on to. I feel like there is a waiting here for something. I also feel like you know, you need to really just look at things differently, a different perspective, a different view. You start off with the Eight of Pentacles here. You know, you've been working very hard. You're very diligent to what you want to create, to what you want to master. I feel like there could be like some kind of development here in your career, like maybe like a promotion or something here. But I do feel like you've been working very hard. We'll see what the other cards say. You have the Moon card for the situation and definitely not seeing things clearly. They're asking you to trust your intuition also. Could also be having like a lot of anxiety, like having to do a lot. You do have the Three of Pentacles here for the past or now. I do believe it is now. You're trying to create something, trying to build something. There could be some kind of teamwork, working together, like in your career or just in general, like somebody working along with you and helping you. Nice collaboration is here. You do have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is talking about, you know, in divine timing, like whatever it is that you're trying to create, remember that just to go at it, you know, but don't rush into it, because everything comes to us in divine timing. I also feel like you need to just go with the flow, and have patience for everything. You have the Queen of Pentacles down here. They're asking you to nourish yourself, to nurture yourself. Really take it easy now, okay? You know, you are very, you're a multitasker. You know how to create things, to do things. You know, you try to do everything all at once, but you want everything all at once also. But they're asking you to really nurture yourself. Okay. You do have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is talking about, you know, being very focused, try to be focused in everything, be honest and focused about things. I feel like you're really gonna see through things. Like you're gonna have a lot of clarity right now, looking at things, which is nice. Trusting your intuition. Really start using that intuition, you guys. And for what you need to work on, you do have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is talking about, you know, walking away. You could have been disappointed about something that has been happening in your life. You know, maybe people, places, or things. You know, you're just like in some kind of disappointment, and you're just like, you know, and I'm not having it no more. I feel like you're walking away from something. A lot of you guys could be starting a spiritual journey also. Wow. And then you also have the Four of Wands here, Aries, for your outcome. The Four of Wands says you're definitely going to be leaving a lot of things behind, and you are definitely moving forward. You're moving towards happiness, towards harmony. I also feel like there is a homecoming here for you, so it's very nice. I like that a lot. All right, so let's do this. Take what resonates with you, Aries, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries, 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 Aries. All right, here we go. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Aries? Wow. All right, so you know, you have been very diligent on doing things. You know, you've been working very hard. I feel like you could be getting some kind of career here. I feel like career advancement. I also feel like there could like a promotion. It's the same thing, right? But I feel like you work very hard, and I do feel like you're going to reap the rewards very soon. At times, you know, you are very. At times, there's some parts of you that are still very sad about everything that has happened, everything that's been going on. But you know, they're telling you that all this hard work is going to pay off, whether it's in a relationship or your career, whatever it is, it's going to pay off. You know, you may be going through the emotions right now, feeling sad, feeling hurt about everything that's just conspired this year. It's been a lot for everybody. You know, people have come, people have gone, and then we remember the ones that have passed, and it's just so difficult sometimes, right? So we go on, and they're telling you that you're going to go on, okay, in spite of this feeling, in spite of like being like that. I also feel like with the Fool card here that this is your new journey, this is your new path that you're on. You know, the sun is going to be shining on you. You're in a new direction. Just go with it. All right, Aries. So let's see what the moon says. Why is the moon here? Spirit for Aries. Remember to take what resonates with you, Aries, and leave the rest. Why is the moon here in the situation? Wow, look at that. You have the moon here twice, you guys. This is the moon here, and then you have the moon here. That's crazy. All right, so Aries, I feel like you really need to start trusting your intuition here. I feel like for you not to rush into anything, especially like any decisions or any offers that they're coming in for you, that are going to come in for you. I feel like you really need to just really take your time. But I feel right now you feel like very like adventurous, like you want to do so much, you know, you just want to conquer the world, you know, but they're asking you to really not rush into any decisions, to use your intuition. You know, maybe there's also a lot of like little hidden truths that might come out also, that I feel that are going to come out soon. You know, then don't be afraid also about like, don't be afraid to make decisions also, is what I'm hearing also. So really be careful on how you're making the decisions, but don't be afraid of it. You know, trust your intuition. Really trust your intuition. I feel also too that you know, you could be like thinking a lot about the past and everything that has happened. I also feel like, you know, there are times that you may not see clearly what's ahead of you. You may not see what's the path for you. And they're saying that, you know, that's why they want you to go within. That's why they want you to clear your mind and and just look at things differently. Okay, trusting your intuition. You do have the Three of Pentacles here for the past or now. I do feel like it's now. I feel like you are very like you know how to work with others. I feel like there's teamwork here, there's partnership. I also feel like there's like some kind of like building something, like creating something, you know, collaborating with something, which is very nice. So I do believe that it's now. I also feel like, you know, you are a role model for other people, and that people really are, they listen to your word on everything. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles up here, Aries. And why is the Knight of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow, that's nice. So you're really looking for, because you have the Ten of Pentacles here in the Chariot card. So you're really looking for that. You really want that material success. And, you know, I always say, you know, when we want the material success, you know, is this really going to make you happy? Of course, right? All the money in the world would make us all happy, because we wouldn't have to worry about anything, nothing, right? But you got to really look at that, you know, when you say things like that, you know, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. Yeah, we all want something, but, you know, you got to really truly see if it will make you happy. But I feel like you're wanting that security, that comfort. I feel like you're wanting to establish yourself, and it will come in, but it's in divine timing, like I said. The Knight of Pentacles, you know, he goes with the flow. He has to find his patience, and he just goes on. You know, he doesn't worry about how fast it's going to get there. He doesn't worry about anything, because he knows he is going to achieve it. He knows that he's going to have it, but it's his patience. You know, you need to find your patience. Okay, really find your patience for everything. You know, all your work is going to pay off. All your hard effort is going to pay off, definitely. You also have the Chariot card here, and the Chariot card is definitely talking about you moving forward. You know, things that are, you could be moving, or moving to another location, something like that. But I do feel like, you know, you are definitely committed to moving forward and not letting nothing stop you or hold you back. I also feel like you're very determined, you know, that whatever obstacles come your way, it doesn't matter, because you're going to overcome them, you know, so it's nice. I like that. Moving forward, definitely. You also have the Queen of Pentacles here. And why is the Queen of Pentacles here for, sorry, you guys, I had my rings on and I took them off. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for the hopes and fears? One more card. Wow. So, like I said, you know, really go within, really take the time to find peace within you. I feel like you really got to start meditating, you know, clearing your mind, really trying to declutter your mind as far as, you know, your worries, you know, what's going to happen next, or what's going on, you know, because you're a multitasker right now, but you're not really seeing things clearly. You do have the Queen of Pentacles here, and the Queen of Pentacles she's a very heavy multitasker. She knows how to make her money. She knows how to do things, you know, nothing stops her. And that's you. You know, you go, 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 but you don't know how to stop. And they're asking you to really nourish yourself, take care of yourself, nurture yourself, slow down. It's time, okay? And I feel like you will, because I feel like you are very financially stable. I feel like you have money coming in. I feel like you're okay. I do feel like you want more. And that's like everybody. Everybody wants more. Of course, we all want more, right? But it's, you know, you need to start taking care of yourself better. And you'll see the rewards once you start taking care of yourself better. And that's eating better, sleeping better, thinking better, you know, stuff like that. Being happy, you know. I feel like you're going to walk away from a lot of stuff that's been troubling you. I feel like a lot of things had been weighing you down, and you're going to be walking away to something else. I also feel like there is a new journey here for you. I feel like you could be on a spiritual journey. I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages. That's why I go like that all the time. And I also feel like you're going to be walking away from all these obstacles that were keeping you from going towards what you want. But there's still something here where you're like very disconnected, you know. And this is big, because when it comes in with the cards of nurturing yourself, you have to start taking care of yourself. You have to start thinking about yourself, because right now you're not really seeing things clearly. You know, you have the Moon card here twice, and it's like, hey, you're clouded, you know. You really need to really clear that energy, because you have a lot of questions that you want answers to. But if you clear the energy, clear your energy, you know, definitely will find those answers. You have the King of Swords here, Aries. And why is the King of Swords here? One more card. Wow. There's definitely something that you're going to be making a decision on. I feel there could be a decision that you're about to make. I also feel like you're gonna have clarity. Like you're gonna see very clear soon. You know, you're gonna understand. You know, I also feel like you know, you're starting to trust yourself more. I feel like you just need to focus. Okay. Trust the process and everything. There could be some kind of offer coming in for you also, but definitely a message here. Just really trust the process, okay? Because I feel like there is a definitely a decision that you're going to have to make very soon. And remember to look at both sides of everything, okay? Not just one. Look at both sides. And I feel like also too that you need to really step back and see how accomplished you have been. You know, Aries, you want the expensive life. You really want a lot of good things coming in, and I don't blame you. We all do, right? But you also don't. You also lack on looking at all the accomplishments that you have made. You know, you've come a long way. You have. You accomplished a lot. You've done a lot. You know, and sometimes you need to step back and have gratitude for everything that you have been through and overcome. Wow, that's nice. I like that. And then you have the excuse me, you have the 8 of Cups here for the what you need to work on. One more card. Wow, you came into your own reading here. That's crazy. All right, so you know, you do have the Emperor card here, okay? And then you have the 8 of Cups. So definitely gonna you're gonna walk away from a lot of things. There's something here that you're definitely walking. You're following your own path. You're following your own thing that you want to do. And I feel like, again, like I said, you know, for some of you guys, you're going on that spiritual journey. Something has come to an end, you know. Maybe it was all the drama or everything that's been going on in your life, you know, it's coming to an end. When there's an ending, though, everything starts new. So just know that. But there's definitely an ending, and it could be a hurtful ending. It could be an end of a career. It could be an end of a relationship. It just could be an end of something. Something's coming to an end. So just know that. But you know what? You're going to move forward from it because you are the Emperor. You know, they're asking you to step back into your power, to be that powerful person that you are, to be the leader that you are. And they're asking you to step back into that power, you know. Stop being the one that gets behind people. Be the leader that you are. Start telling the people, hey, do this, do that, whatever you need to do to step back into your power, okay? Because you already know what you need to do. You know, you're ready for anything. You've been through it all, and you know that you can overcome any obstacle. So just know that, okay? Whatever that ending is, you're going to overcome it. And then you have the 4 of Wands here. And why is the 4 of Wands for the outcome? One more card. Nice. Very nice. So you're definitely going to be moving forward. Definitely. I feel like you're going to be moving forward. There's celebration here. There's happiness. There's homecoming. Definitely really nice. I also feel like there could be some kind of marriage here for you, some of you guys, a proposal or something here. I do feel like you want a lot, and sometimes at times you become confused about you know, like not knowing what you want. You know, maybe you want to do this, or you know, maybe you change your mind and you want to go do that, and then you change your mind and you want to go do something else. You know, and I feel like you really are going to make a decision about things, especially about your finances. Really be careful, because I do feel like there is abundance coming in for you. And I feel like you're very giving, very loving. And I feel like, you know, also that you're going to help people out with something. It might be finances. So, really be careful on how you're making decisions. Go slow. Don't rush anything, you guys. You know, take your time. Really nurture yourself, and just know that you are definitely on the right path. Things may be ending, and things may not seem like, you know, you may not be feeling up to it, or you know, you may be feeling down or whatever. But just know you are going to go on a new path, and it's a path that's going to open up for you. That's going to have a decision that you're going to need to make. But Good things are coming. You know, all I see is good things because it's pushing you forward and not back, and you're not staying in the same place. All right. So I hope you have a blessed Thanksgiving. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.